it opposition that organized people in Lagos Island, the base of President Tinubu, when he came to mosque,
yes,
and they were saying being power? Was it opposition that organized that one?
We saw that.
Is it opposition that tell Wasiu to go and sing? That say, Ilu down. Is it opposition that instigated Wasiu and Ide Marshal to sing?
It's unfortunate.
This was the same Wasiu that a couple of months ago was singing, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o.
C-led administration said that the protest that we are witnessing in Nigeria as of today is being sponsored by opposition. How can opposition be sponsoring protests in an APC state? Okay, fine. Who is the opposition sponsoring the protest in Kano State? APC, right? So maybe APC sponsor the protest in Kano State, so they are now accusing another political party sponsoring the protest in Niger State. Maybe that is what they're trying to tell Nigerians. Food prices of food are going up every second, and Naira continue to depreciate against the dollar every minute. And these people think that they don't really understand, or they are not aware that this is happening in Nigeria as of today. The governor of Niger State said that he is banning bulk buying of food in Niger State.
Coming to villages to mop up food is making food very difficult for people. So we are calling on everybody to make sure that these activities of these people are halted.
If you look at this carefully, we will understand that the bulk buying of food have nothing to do with the scarcity of food in Niger State and in Nigeria at large. Who are those buying the food? According to him, he was saying that companies are buying some of this pepper and tomato and the rest from the local farmers, and that is the reason why we have. But this is not actually the reason. When you look at it carefully, in August 2023, he said that he was not going to fight the banditry activities going on in his state, but he was going to dialogue with them. And if you look at this again from another angle, you will understand that the reason for the food scarcity is for the fact that the federal government in the past banned importation of food into the country in order to help local manufacturers. But it never helped the country in the first place. And again, with the activities of banditry, activities of farmers' headers clashes in some of the Middle Belt region is one of the reasons for this food insecurity that we're having.
I'm not an opposition. Me, I'm just a citizen that is seeing the way hunger is going in the country and that fears for Nigeria that if something is not done, we might be in a quagmire. In fact, we are there already. And this was a result of bad decisions made hitherto, and we can't say that enough. And what are the solutions? If we have a strategic grain reserve, can we put that out there? Post-harvest losses, can we increase yield? Can we bring security back so that the farmers can farm? Can we ensure we give subventions? Some of the ideas that were put forward to also before, let us remove the tariff on all those big crops, wheat, barley, and all of that. And let's also ensure that people get food one way or the other. Mm-hmm. Everything should be done. Make it easy for food to come in. Because one of these problems will date back to the last administration when you had the border being closed. For the hypocritical people that are responding that says opposition, what opposition led all of this? Don't gaslight the people. Mr. Bayo Onanuga was seen in the statement to be saying, trying to justify that Nigeria's cost of living is not high compared to other countries. Oji, when the protests on rice in Liberia started in '79, those were the exact words President Tolbert was using. But that protest became so severe in the country. Mm-hmm. Now you are saying it's opposition. Opposition for what? Who cares? In an APC state? Niger is an APC state. Bago is an APC governor. Yeah, people are suffering. You are saying opposition. You are saying opposition.
The governor or the government to look at how they can tackle this. They are banning a large number of food buying by our own citizens. I don't really understand. But by the time you continue to ban people from buying food in large quantity in your state, you will continue to increase the high level of poverty in your state as well. Some of this food will definitely get perish, And then what do you do at the end of the day when you said, okay, companies shouldn't come and buy in so large number and all of that? Then the farmers will take their food back home, and then what happened next? This is the problem that the country is facing as of today. And APC is saying that the protest is sponsored by the opposition. How is the protest being sponsored by the opposition? You could recall that the means at which APC came into power was through protests. In 2014, we witnessed the Occupy Nigeria, of which, the protests happened in Lagos and cut across Nigeria, of which they, spread this message of insecurity, Boko Haram, the downturn of economy, and all of that. Nigerians bought that message and ran with it and brought in Muhammadu Buhari. And Muhammadu Buhari returned Nigeria 20 years backward economically. And then today, under APC-led administration, the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said he was going to slow down the economy and he was going to increase the wide net of transaction and reducing the purchasing power of the people. So where are we now? Is this not what the president and the APC promised Nigerians?
Reduce the purchasing power of the people. We can further slow down the economy. Let's widen the tax net. Those who are not paying now, if it is inclusive of Bola Tinubu, let the nets get bigger and we'll take in more taxes. And that is what we must do in the country.
I leave this to you to discuss at the comment section. Thank you for watching.
I sang Bob Marley songs. When an hungry man is an angry man, we belly full and them hungry. That's what people are singing on the streets.
Yeah.
Must everything be on the lines of politics? And these were the people that did worse in their time. My favorite pastime now is I go and dig out all the old tweets of President Bola Tinubu and I'm just reading them.
Which tweet is this one?
It's one of his old tweets. His tweets are playing.
Okay,
Twitter doesn't forget.
Okay, go ahead. Read this one.
This one, he said, Nigeria's security situation is precarious. Nigerians are tired of excuse and explanation. They want protection for their life and property. Many of his old tweets.
Yes.
This was the same people, too, that led protests.
This is it.
In their own time. Why are people so hypocritical? Why can't they accept what they dish?
This is it.
This war is not led by the opposition. These are people revolting. They are hungry. Ebim Pawa. Is the opposition that organized people in Lagos Island, the base of President Tinubu, when he came to mosque,
yes,
and they were saying Ebim Pawa? Was the opposition that organized that one?
We saw that.
Is the opposition that tell Wasiu to go and sing? That's it. Ilu Odao.
You didn't send me that video.
I'm going to send you. Is the opposition that instigated Wasiu and Ide Marshal to sing?
Unfortunate.
This was the same Wasiu that a couple of months ago was singing. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ o.
At least it's making people laugh in this angle.